Okay, cool. So it's your boy Sparkz from the Welcome to MCR show. I'm here today with man like Big Heath.
What's happening, brother?
My
How you
guy
doing,
was
my
telling
man?
me.
How you doing, G?
I'm good. Thanks for sitting down with us.
Love, bro. Love, bro.
Yeah. So I think when the producer shouted me and told me that I could interview you today,
Yeah.
I had to jump on it. I was
Love,
looking forward to this one.
Love, brother.
Yeah. So okay, you're out in Manchester right now. You're on J-Rock's tour.
Yep.
All right, tell us a bit about that. How did you end up on the tour?
Mad.
How's that going so far?
Yeah. So been a big fan of Jay's, obviously, you know, for Jesus, since I probably heard about him like back in 2013 when Kendrick was starting to pop. Obviously, like him and Kendrick are like boys. And then I saw he was coming UK tour. My team shouted his team. I heard the music. And we're like, yeah, man, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man,
Just like that.
Yeah, man, mate. Listen, it's like I think people forget it's a very small world, mate. Especially, mate, in this industry, like it's so small, man. I think one thing as well that I've clocked with your sort of like growth, it's all been quite rapid. Like you're on, do you know what I mean? It's
exactly,
like, bro. Exactly.
You're really pushing at like a rapid rate.
Working
like,
hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, really hard.
Yeah. So okay, cool. So is Manchester? How many days are there in the tour?
So this is my last day. I've been on 3. I've been London Monday, Birmingham last night, and Manchester this evening. Okay,
and out of London and Birmingham, which one's been the best so far?
Probably London.
Probably London,
just.
Okay, you're from Oxford.
Cambridge, bro.
Cambridge.
Oxford is like a rival.
That's
trust me.
Yeah, see that clocked your eyes off when you
I was like,
whoa. You're like, whoa, hold it back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So from Cambridge, boom. So what's hip hop like out there?
Cambridge is not, you know what I mean? Not really. I mean, maybe like we got some rappers, but it's not really like, it's not like you're in Manchester, or like you're London now, mate. So I mean, like, at the moment, I live in London, innit? But
Cambridge and London are very close.
Yeah, man, it's like what, 45-minute drive?
Okay,
so ain't far at all.
So you warms in for Manchester. I think we're gonna need to take that crown.
Yeah. I can't wait, mate.
Yeah,
because I think like, people either in the capital or the more north you go in the country, they're like more like energetic, and
I think
like having a good time.
Yeah, so and I think a Manchester crowd likes to they show a good response.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good responders. They're good responders. Yeah. Okay, so your EP's dropped. Lonely. What inspired it?
I feel like, bro, the title speaks for itself a lot. I feel like I was in the point where, before anything, mate, as an artist, I'm a fan. Like, I love music and rap, love it. So at the time, mate, there's not many artists I could relate to. Like, I'm from Cambridge, bro. Like, I'm not a street guy. I don't sell drugs, or like, I'm not about that life. Blah, 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 blah. So for the time, mate, there wasn't very much I could relate to. And I feel like, I just feel by myself, mate, in this game. I feel like I'm just being me. And maybe, I also think sometimes being lonely is not always a bad thing. I think people always look at it as a bad thing. Sometimes it's like, it's nice to be by yourself and think about your thoughts and like calculate stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sometimes people say lonely, they always automatically think it's bad.
Okay.
But no, I don't think it always is.
So with your you incorporate comedy into your music as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the first video I ever saw from you was the I Got a Plan. And I saw the short clip where you sort of like, I got it, and then the music cuts out, and you're just there like the A, that killed me. Happy as stitches.
Yeah,
like,
man,
I was done. So yeah, that's what really originally got me interested in you. And yeah, so at first I was like, okay, is this a parody? What gave you the idea to sort of incorporate comedy in it? And are you just a musician, or you're a comedian as well?
Nah, so I think, bro, like, I think obviously my image is always going to be some like stigmatism and like, do you know what I mean? I don't look like a stereotypical rapper. So I think, but the way I've always learned in life, mate, is if you make yourself the butt of the joke, if you laugh about the joke as well, and you know, do you know what I mean? And it's not as funny. And also, mate, I'm also a big preacher of not taking life too serious. And I think in the rap game, especially, people are so serious. Yeah. Like, you have to be like a bad man. I'm like, mate, like, I can't remember the last time I saw like a rapper on, like, I won't name channels, like, smile. I was like, why is everyone screw facing? Like, are you having fun doing what you're doing, or like, or do you think you have to always look like, nah, like I'm just doing this? But nah, for me, man, I'm like, I'm just trying to have a good time.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
most definitely. So I want to get your opinion on something as well.
Go for it, bro.
So with obviously you're using the genre in this country right now, and you're sending a different message to what a lot of mainstream UK hip hop sends.
Yeah.
And we've had a big government response from that at the moment, where the government is shutting down a lot of rappers' videos, shutting down a lot of their tours and all of that. And what's your take on that?
Awful.
Awful?
Yeah, man, because as much as I can't relate to that music, someone can. And I feel like, where does the line, you can't, man, it makes me so annoyed actually. You can't tell someone what not to say. Who are these like higher class, rich guys in the capital to tell people that are from a different walk of life, you can't say that.
Especially when they're just speaking
exactly, mate. And obviously it's the most direct comparison, obviously, to NWA back in the day when Ice Cube said that we're a product of our environment. So if you don't like what we're saying, change our environment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, bro, like, where does the line stop? Like, if you like, where can you say, like, if, bro, like, it's a mad comparison, but in like North Korea, do you mean like he obviously tells them what they can and can't say? I'm proud to be English in the fact that freedom of, like, we get to say what we want, obviously to an extent, but music's music, bro. It's all about expressing. So if you say you can't say that, then it's completely censored to like the maddest degrees. I think it's a scandal, mate. Absolute scandal.
Yeah,
scandal.
I think maybe there needs to be a bit more like of support with it from a lot more mainstream artists.
I think it's racist as well, because when it was like the punk days and the rock and roll, because it was white guys doing like the bad talk, it was all right.
Held it down.
Do you know what I'm saying? So now, like, you see like the people with different kind of skin doing it, everyone's like, ooh. So, brother, it was the same thing. But for some reason, these like people in these higher places look down on it differently.
Nah.
Makes me mad. But as I say,
like your intake on
but
that.
like, even though I can't relate to that music, someone can. There's a different music for everybody.
And that's what I like, because like you said, you're not particularly from that walk of life, but music created from that walk of life has influenced you in what you've created here, and what you're doing is reaching thousands of people, millions of people. Speaking of which, you had a freestyle hit over 1 million views.
Yeah, man.
How was that? And you got feedback from Semtex. What was that like?
Yeah, mad, bro. I've been a fan of Sems for ages, man. Like, he's one of these DJs in the UK that's. There's a lot of fake people out in this industry, bro. Like, Sem's one of the realest. Like, he plays what he likes, and like, you got to start somewhere. So shout out to Sem. Yeah, shout out to Sem, mate. Love, man. Sem's my guy, and he's from Manchester, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's from Manchester.
Shout out, Sem.
Yeah. And like, he helped me from the start, man. Always, mate. You know what? He was the first DJ to help me. Honestly, the first DJ to.
He was one of the first DJs to put you on.
He was the first DJ to help me. So I'll always like remember that. And yeah, it was mad, mate. I mean, that freestyle, it was the timing, and it was also like, it was on the right channel. Like, I'm not really a grime daily rapper. I don't really attract that crowd. It was on Unilad.
Yeah, Unilad, yeah.
No, it was Lab Bible, sorry. It was Lab Bible. Okay. And that's my kind of crowd. Like, I'm a bit of not a lad, but you know what I mean? I'm just like a normal English kid.
And I think, it hits that market quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It really fits in.
Exactly.
I mean, because you see a lot of people trying to be a lot of different things nowadays in the music industry. A lot of people just trying to follow
something that they're not.
Yeah.
And I think I learned myself, mate, like probably 3 years. I think when you first get into the industry, you do tend to go with the trends and what you think you should do until you get comfortable enough and kind of confident and believe in yourself. You're like, actually, I'm just going to do me. I don't have to follow this. And also, bro, I think the most sustainable and long-term artists are those that do themselves.
Keep the originality.
Exactly, bro, because no one likes people that ride waves.
Yeah.
Like, there's a reason why when they name certain artists that are here a long time. If you ride the wave of something, obviously it's a sound that isn't really yours. Yeah, man, I'm just doing me. And also, bro, like, I'm happier doing me. Yeah. I feel like and when I go to sleep at night and I put my head on my pillow, I feel proud that I'm doing me. Like, I'm not doing something that's not me. Yeah.
Most def. Okay. So wireless, man.
Everyone asks that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, this is what I mean. The progress and the rate of time.
Yeah.
You need to tell me. I'm not sure if it's George
Shout out
or what.
Like, Semtex again. Shout out to Semtex again, man.
Yeah. So boom. Okay, he brought you out of wireless. What was that like? How many people was that?
Bro, it was like a sea. It was like an ocean of people.
Yeah.
I think it was like 20K. It was a lot. It was a lot. I loved it, mate. It was like walking. It was me. It was like walking on the moon.
Do you see it as a milestone in your career?
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. Because I could tell it was mad, which I haven't really told most people. I've only been to Wireless twice. Once was when I went in 2008, and I saw, and the second time was 10 years later when I was performing. And the first time I went, mate, I saw Kanye. And that was me. I was 2008. Like I was like 12. And I remember like seeing him live. Also one of the greatest performances I've ever seen. And like the second time I went back, I was performing. It was me. It was mad. It really made like you had to like pinch myself to be like, wow, like this is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So who's your favorite artist?
Artist? Well, all time.
Of all time.
Probably Tupac.
Tupac.
It's such a bait answer, but it's like my guy. I go through stages, bro, of like who I like, different stages. Like, so probably Kanye was my first love. When I was like 10, I was getting into rap. Kanye proper hit me. But then when I think about who have me the longest that I feel like I can listen to, and who has songs for when you're down, party tunes, club tunes, and like making you feel like on top of the world, it's Pac, man. Like, but MJ as well, I do love.
Do you love you some MJ?
I love Michael Jackson.
Hey, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song?
The one with the remix you have with Akon. You wanna be starting? She met her on the sidewalk. Yeah, I love that song. And then the one, but then I love Dirty Diana.
Yeah, Dirty Diana is hard. I like Smooth Criminal.
The mood in that, Dirty Diana, the mood in that, so dark and like a banger.
Shakes your shoulders.
Bro, it makes me like, ooh.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, I know you've worked with quite a few artists up to this point in the studio. I was looking through your brief from Stefflon Don, Gigs, Nas. You've been in the studio of hella people. Who do you feel is the most inspirational artist you've worked with so far?
Good question. Wow, that's a great question. I don't know. That's you've really. I think I get inspired, mate, by like. I get inspired by like little things in life. I think I get inspired like the same way that It doesn't have to hit home for me to like be inspired, but the same way that I can rate. Like we talk about these street guys, I can rate. I love it when I see someone that's come from nothing. Even if they're talking about stuff I can't relate to, it's like amazing to think, rah, like you've come from nothing to do that. But in terms of obviously opening up for Nas was like, that was for me, bro, like Nas. That was probably better than Wireless. Cause bro, because that's someone that like, when you're growing up, mate, like it's Nas. Like, you haven't really got to say much more, like it's Nas.
Arguably one of the best lyricists of all time.
Easy, bro. Like, easy.
Definitely, yeah.
And that was a special moment. And you know what? It didn't really sink in until like, well, that was like about a year ago. It didn't really sink in until like now. And I think myself like, bro, like you were on the stage, same stage, and you warmed up for Nas. Like it's crazy feeling, bro. Crazy. Yeah, nuts, man. It was mental.
Can imagine.
I'm like the biggest Nas fan as well. Like, big fan of Nas. Like I think, like as I say, if you're like a real true lover of hip hop, you go through the years and Nas is like, man, you say, bro, he's like. He's probably not in my top 5, definitely top 10. Yeah. But like he's certainly like he's like one of the gods.
He's one of the gods.
Do you know what I mean?
He's one of the hip hop gods, definitely. Most definitely.
You have a track with one of our own right now, Geko.
Geko.
Listen, Geko, speaking of mini gods, Geko, we hail Geko out here.
Talent, bro. Amazing talent. Yeah, because he's from Manchester, isn't he?
Yeah, he's from Manchester. He's from Manchester, defo. He's from the bits. Boom, we covered his tour as well, actually. His recent one in Manny, his live show. It was crazy. Can we see any more work coming from you and him soon? Or
so, I mean, bro, like, that one was quite kind of come through us meeting backstage and working, but I feel like for me, he is just so sick. Like, my guy can make an Afrobeat, melodic, big, hooky song. But when we made Switch Sides, I said to him, I think people forget where Geko come from, man. K Coke brought Geko through. My guy is a barra, and he was spitting with K Coke, and he was like, I asked him actually when I met him, he was like 14. You know, 14, what I was doing when I was 14, I was like in a fish and chip shop. Like, my guy is like spitting mad bars. I said to him on Switch Sides, I want like a bit of the old Geko.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I want that like hard hitting,
That
truth
bars and
talking.
Geko.
Yeah. But the best thing he did on it, he kind of brought both. He had the kind of harmony, kind of flowy like thing he does. And he's crazy talented. I think like he's obviously so well respected, but I think he is overlooked. I think people actually don't appreciate how good he is.
Almost like an underrated legend.
Yeah, man, he is.
Yeah.
He's like, his melodies, mate, are crazy. Crazy. Like mad.
Speaking of underrated legends, condolences to obviously Cadet and his recent loss.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, rest
Awful,
in peace.
man.
Awful.
Crazy world, man.
Cadet. So obviously, what are your I think that had a big hit to the scene.
Everyone, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
really
I can't front. I'd never met him. I've never really seen him backstage, but I think when you see him in any videos, obviously, in my opinion, he was like the 50 Cent of the UK when it comes to social media. He was a king of social media. Like Cadet, his little freestyle. He's very. You can tell he's a very smart man. He knew like how to like engage with fans and like so in tune with culture. Never. I honestly mean that. Like in terms of in tune, he'd always drop like a quick little 16 about something that was hot in the news or something. And I think, bro, everyone, even if you didn't like his work, I did, but like. You respected his hard work, man. He's been about for years, man.
Time.
For years. And
I think that's something a lot of people miss.
Yeah, and the sad thing was, bro, as like so many artists come up these days so quickly, that it's sad to see someone that actually worked for it get taken when he was finally getting
just
like,
as he...
Exactly, man. I mean, bro, I saw it, and I thought it was like, not a joke, but I thought it was like a Cadet.
Fake,
yeah, and I was like, easy. But then I thought to myself, no, you can't do that. And I was like, wow, man. Like, it's just bad. It's awful, man.
Absolutely.
Awful.
So moving on, what can we see? What can we expect from you coming up over the next year, 2019?
Got a new single tomorrow. I'm not sure when this is going out, but this is the 20th of February right now. So I got a new single tomorrow. Got an EP in about 7 weeks. It's amazing, bro. I've worked so hard the last year, man. It's sounding so big. I can't wait for the drop.
You're putting in a lot.
Yeah, man.
You're putting in a lot.
Yeah.
Already, wow. So okay, so
hungry, bro.
We got a new single coming out tomorrow. An EP. Any online projects? Any videos?
Yeah. So new single tomorrow. New video for the single next week, and it's a sick video. It's bare funny. Like, it's really good.
You like tell us what
I
it's
love
called?
it.
Bouncy. Okay.
Big, man. It's a big like. But like, honestly, I can't wait for it to drop.
Yeah.
It's really different from what I normally do.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But I kind of wanted
In a more serious way, or just in the sound?
In the sound.
Okay.
It's like the Gorillas meets. Man, you'll hear it, innit? It's a bit mad. It's sick.
You just gotta clip out with the Gorillas beats. You hear it. Hey,
it's mad.
Okay, cool. So anybody you want to work with?
Someone asked me this yesterday, man, that they like laughed at me. Someone said to me, "Who's your dream collaboration?" I said T-Pain. I love T-Pain. I think he is so sick.
Listen, no, T-Pain's a legend.
And he changed the game.
It's an unusual one though.
It is, but I think, mate, someone hit me hard as a kid. Like, I could say all the bait ones, like imagine you get Drake or like Kanye, obviously you'd love to work with them. But for someone that was like a childhood, like who I grew up listening to, like, fam, name me a better song than Kiss Kiss. She wanna love you. Do
you know what
like,
my favorite T-Pain track here was that's it.
Banger.
Banger.
Mate, and then if you watch his live YouTube, you haven't seen it live. It might sound so like cringy, but that shit gets me in my feelings, mate. His voice is amazing, and I think the only people that don't rate T-Pain, who go, he uses auto-tune. Fam, listen to him sing. The guy can sing. He just wanted to do something different and change the scene. So that's even more respectable. That's like, he knew he could sing, but he was like, I'm going to go outside of my comfort zone and do something. The whole auto-tune, bro, I remember like back in the day, like all the legend like that, it's whack. Like, he has to use auto-tune thing. Yeah. Now everyone's doing it. Everyone. And he is just, I love T-Pain, man. I love him. He's a legend.
Definitely.
I love him, T-Pain. The energy, man. I think we'd actually make a banger. If he's listening, T, man, let's do this.
Shout out for T-Pain.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we heard it here first. Okay, so I think we're going to be chased away from how we used to. We've overhad our time.
Love my bro.
But this was amazing.
Love my bro.
When you come back to Manchester, please, please, please do reach out. Love to do this again. And I will think, I need to attack my producer, but I think hopefully if he can pattern me, I shall be at the show tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Love my guy. Thanks for doing this with us. Big Heath.
Love my G.
Alright, Sparkz, I'm signing out. This is the Welcome to MCR show on Pi Radio, the best station in the world.